Hey guys, welcome to another video.
Can you anti-Roman?
Useless but fun fact about every mission in GTA 4.
Shut up! Roman, shut up!
First mission, the Cousins Bellic. In the opening cutscene, Roman's taxi has about 50 holes around the wheel cover. But in the actual gameplay, it only has 20 holes.
Why don't you show me around the city?
It's your call.
Roman, что се дешава?
The loan sharks will always spawn in the direction that Roman's cab is facing.
And this must be the loan sharks. That's his cab. Roman, it looks like your money-lending friends are here.
Three's a crowd. If Nico injures one of the girls, a small cutscene will play near the building behind Roman's cab depot.
Por Dios!
Interestingly, Michelle will also be dropped off there instead of her apartment.
What's wrong with you, Nico?
First date.
So, Michelle, what do you like to do?
What do you like to do?
Come on, I asked you first.
I like to keep active, I guess.
If you choose to save Roman and bleed out before this mission, the conversation between Nico and Michelle in the car will initially focus on why Nico missed his initial appointment with Michelle and Roman's dealings.
So, Nico, why couldn't you come on the date earlier? What happened?
Roman got himself into some trouble. I had to help him out.
Really? Does Roman get himself into a lot of trouble? Is he involved in criminal stuff?
Roman? He's made some mistakes. Got involved with people he shouldn't have, but really he is a legitimate businessman.
What about you?
I'm just trying to make the right decisions.
Bleed out.
Please start.
If you abandon Roman's taxi, a cutscene will be triggered showing Nico and Roman getting off a bus, which is not available as a mode of public transportation during gameplay.
Screw money I owe the Albanians. Paying for the cab will be a lot harder. See you later, cousin.
Easy fare. Jermaine's outfit will always include a hooded jacket and pants, but the colors are randomized each time. Jamaican Heat. After reaching the waypoint at Schottler, if you drive your vehicle to a different location, it will teleport back to its original position during and after the cutscene.
What's this? I thought there's only gonna be one of you who's coming.
Jacob. We have to teach a bad man his lesson and thing.
Bull in a china shop. If you break the shop's window before going to the marker, the shop owner will have different dialogue in the game.
Stop it, shitbrain! I pay up now! I pay up! Shit, here! I thought Vlad and I had understanding.
Only thing I understood was you owed him money.
What fuck you doing? You pay for that! Crazy man!
You should have paid Vlad his protection money.
Point proven! I get it! Shit, here! I thought Vlad and I had understanding.
Only thing I understood was you owed him money.
Hung out to dry.
I have a message from Vlad.
The same laundromat owner later appears drinking beside Vlad at the beginning of the cutscene for Clean Getaway.
Vlad, the money you owe him.
I'm going to. I've just been having the trouble getting it together.
So she sends me out to the store.
Запомни, если хочешь делать деньги,
Hey,
приходи
Frank,
работать на
okay.
меня.
This guy, where can I get
Ah,
some?
Yokol, there you are. Okay.
Clean Getaway. Although the game prompts you to head to the Hove Beach station, taking the train is not mandatory. Alternatively, you can drive or take a taxi to the Steinway projects, where the game will then mark the car's location. Ivan the Not So Terrible. The whole traffic during the chase is scripted, and the Ruiner has a unique color.
All right, Ivan, let's do this. I wasn't sure about killing you when Vlad asked.
Concrete Jungle. A concrete jungle refers to a crime-ridden city, and is also the title of a 1973 song by Bob Marley and the Wailers, which plays on the in-game radio station Tough Gong Radio. Interestingly, even if you enter a vehicle other than Little Jacob's, the default radio station will still be Tough Gong Radio. Uncle Vlad.
You think you can get away with killing me?
Even if you push Vlad into the river before killing him, he will respawn at his original position, and the cutscene will still show Nico dragging his body into the river.
Half Beach is a small place. My friends will find you.
Put him in the river.
Crime and punishment. Even though the cop who gets out of the police cruiser at the end of the street runs as if he is responding to a crime, when he gets to the backyard of the house, he will stop running and begin walking like a normal cop on foot. Do you have protection?
We ain't gonna have the...
You should have thought of that earlier.
Please don't hurt me! I'm an actor!
If you walk into the man pleading after Dimitri leaves the shop, he will die or pass out instantly for an unknown reason. Shadow. If you answer Roman's call while near the dealer, it will spook him.
Nico, it's your cousin. You want to shoot some pool?
Shit, Roman, I can't talk now. Damn.
Declining the call, however, will not alarm the dealer. Final destination.
Don't like you no more.
After the cutscene with Lenny, 2 subway cars spawn on the tracks, likely to prevent Nico from killing Lenny on the tracks.
Enough of a somebody to get you killed.
Do what my
No love lost.
Nico Bellic.
The character who first appears in Faustin's house is the wedding assassin from the deal-ending mission.
Where's Dimitri?
He's busy. He said he had something to do.
Nico Bellic?
Yes?
Okay, thank you.
Gift from Dmitri Raskolov.
Oh my God!
Logging on.
Hey there. My name's Nico. My cousin, he told me to come here.
Roman, he called me about you.
Before this mission, Alejandra will not be seen working at the Internet Cafe on Oneida Avenue, and a man will be seen instead.
Can I get you a smoke-a-lotta latte?
Rigged to blow. Nico's famous "Life is Complicated" line from the debut trailer is said in the cutscene of this mission.
Life is complicated. I killed people, smuggled people, sold people.
And you don't worry about your soul?
Life is complicated. I killed people, smuggled people, sold people. Perhaps here, things will be different.
Search and delete. The chase in this mission is scripted until you reach Bohan. Easy as can be. When Nico leaves with Lyle's car and turns left, there will always be a motorcyclist driving by.
I hope you have health insurance.
The Master and the Molotov. The thunderstorm, which appears during this mission, is also scripted.
None of you will survive in this country without me. This American greed takes everyone. Betrayed! Betrayed by Dimitri and by you.
Russian Revolution. The mission's title is a reference to the Russian Revolution of 1917.
Hey, Nico. Glad you could make it. You left a good friend of mine out of pocket. Big time.
Hello, Nico.
Hello, Mr. Bulgarin.
Roman Sorrow.
I've got nothing left! Not my home, not my business, nothing!
The burning car outside the cab depot is a Primo. If you arrive early enough, you can see the Primo before it catches fire and notice that it is black in color.
Fuck! Holy fuck, it's fucking burning!
Out of the closet. One of Nico's likes is people who use bull shark testosterone so long as they don't have funny balls. This is a reference to the mission Easy as Can Be, where Brucey tells Nico he uses bull shark testosterone, and Nico replies to him by claiming it will do funny things to his testicles.
Yeah, bull shark testosterone, amigo. Ordered online from Chile. Makes you feel really male.
Hey, be careful, man. I heard that stuff does funny things to your balls.
Hey, do I look like I got funny balls to you?
I haven't considered it.
Number 1. This mission can be played even after completing the ending of the storyline.
Want a shot when we get back?
I'm fine.
Escuela of the Streets.
There he be. We got to follow him to them other leeches, man.
When tailing the dealer, Manny will be bothered if you honk the horn, and honking for too long will fail the mission.
Yo, what the fuck are you doing?
Street Sweeper. If you call the police, the operator will inform you that they are unavailable at the moment.
Hello, you're through to the Liberty City Emergency Services. Please use your touch-tone keypad to select...
I'm sorry, but all our peacekeepers are currently busy filling quotas and dealing with paperwork. Please call back later.
Luck of the Irish. The rifle on the roof must be picked up, even if you already have a sniper rifle. If you run out of sniper rifle ammo before reaching the marker, Packy will be killed instantly, causing the mission to fail. Blow your cover.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, come on.
During the cutscene showing the deal, Charlie's partner is holding an AK-47. However, during the shootout in gameplay, his model changes and uses a regular pistol instead.
Come on, let's get out of here.
LCPD! Freeze, motherfucker! I said freeze!
Above first, money. No way out.
The Puerto Rican Connection.
Yo, man, you made me look gay, man. I warned you,
In the opening cutscene, Manny says, "I'm a lord, not a lady," referencing a show from another Rockstar game, Max Payne.
Ex-gangster, man. I'm a lord, man, not a lady. This show is gonna make me famous.
You are gonna be famous.
Shit.
And now, Lords and Ladies continues.
The Snowstorm. The mission's title refers to the coke that needs to be retrieved, with snow being a slang term for cocaine.
This is scale fish, imported straight from Bolivia, manito. Polvo puro, the best, man.
You're in America now.
Have a heart. Nico has many different lines of dialogue for closing the trunk.
Well, at least you'll live on through your documentary. Hey, aren't you that guy from the TV? I can't believe I've got the genuine celebrity in the back of my car. Oops, we nearly lost you two. Shit, were you guys trying to make a break for it?
Call and collect.
Yeah, I got it.
During the conversations with the blackmailer, he will mention Tom Goldberg, the lawyer Nico must assassinate in the next mission for Francis.
Really?
Yeah, and there's a lawyer called Tom Goldberg who's real interested. He's hungry for McGreary's blood and shit.
Harboring a grudge. If you jump off the roof to reach the ground or the truck, Packy will comment with different lines, pointing out that it was foolish to jump when you could have simply jumped onto the large bin.
Hell, I didn't think I was coming out here with a special needs kid. You're gonna hurt yourself if you keep that up, boy.
Waste not, want nots. You don't have to park next to the Colony Island Cemetery when you arrive at the depot. Instead, Nico can head directly to the small junkyard and enter the warehouse. Three-leaf clover. This mission is referenced in GTA 5. If Packy is hired as a gunman for the Polito score, he provides a detailed account of the mission, recounting how Michael Keane was fatally shot, the overwhelming police response, and their escape through the subway tunnels. After Packy finishes his story, Michael DeSanta expresses surprise at Packy being one of the gunmen.
You! Generic goon! What was your first bank score?
You know what? My first job ain't that interesting. I think I was spotting for my brother's scores in junior high. What is interesting is my biggest job. The Bank of Liberty City.
Ah, shit, yeah. I heard you were part of the crew that took that down.
I ran the crew. It was me, my brother Derek, God rest his soul, my pal Michael, God rest his soul, and another boy, Nico, who's probably dead too.
They're all dead. Must have been jinxed, huh?
All I know is I live to tell the tale. We went in, my pal Michael gets shot. I take down the hero who did it, then we blow the vault, take the money, and meet half the LCPD coming out. The cops are outside, they're in the street, down the alleys, they're in the subway. We just keep moving and shooting, moving and shooting. Climbed out the subway, found a car, and we were away.
Sounds like you were the right guy to bring along on this. Let's just hope we ain't jinxed as well.
Hey, your turn to share, kid!
Final interview.
Then, you can steal some files I need.
In the first cutscene of this mission, Francis will tell Nico to get a suit for the interview, even if Nico is already wearing one.
They're almost legally bound to interview you. But, get yourself a suit.
Okay.
Holland Nights.
Excuse me?
The mission's title is likely a reference to the 1989 film Harlem Nights.
But, it'll take me a year to get the evidence.
Lure. The TV and the target inside the apartment only spawn after you reach the marker. If you shoot at the apartment before going to the marker, nothing will happen. Deconstruction for beginners. If the last Union leader is killed before the Maverick lands, the Maverick will instantly explode. The Maverick is also incredibly easy to destroy with conventional means. Less than one clip of SMG fire will down it. Photo shoot. Marlon's outfit changes each time you play this mission. He can be wearing a black, yellow, or blue hoodie.
That's something I was forced into from the necessity of my financial situation.
Ruff Rider. The mission's title is a nod to the real-life Ruff Riders motorcycle club.
Oh, it's you. You alone?
Yeah, how you doing?
Undress to kill. The mission's title references Brian De Palma's 1980 film Dress to Kill. Wrong is right.
Find out everything.
When Nico asks the contact if he should refuse the mission, a map of the real world can be seen on the wall.
And if I say no?
I hand your file over to those cretins in the FIB.
Portrait of a killer. The first half of the mission will be skipped if you drive directly to Demaev and his goon's location in Dukes. Hostile negotiation. If you call Dimitri after receiving the picture message of Roman being held hostage, Nico will trigger a unique dialogue.
I got your message, Dimitri, you piece of shit. You're a dead man. A dead man. Before you die, I'm going to cut your face off. Then I'm going to hang it on my wall to remind me what a lying, cheating, treacherous scumbag looks like. Goodbye, friend.
The Holland play. If Playboy X is killed, Nico acquires Playboy's penthouse as a gift from Dwayne. And if Dwayne is killed, Nico receives $25,000 from Playboy X.
I mean, I am cold, but...
Dust Off. This is the only UL paper mission which does not feature an assassination. In this mission, you just need to follow the helicopter and steal it when it lands. Paper Trail.
We need to take him down there.
Both Mavericks in this mission have unique colors. Actions speak louder than words. The bomb can be detonated by shooting it, causing mission failure. However, if you shoot it after planting it on the back of the car, it will not explode. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. The PCJ600 used by Nico in this mission features a unique paint job with a red body and golden rims. This specific version is rarely found on the streets. Smackdown. If the police siren is not activated manually, it will be turned on automatically when arriving at Burger Shot, if the cutscene is not skipped. A long way to fall. After entering the building, you can choose to use the stairs instead of the elevator. While this provides a better position to prepare for the attack, it takes significantly longer to reach the 20th floor. Babysitting. At the start of the escort, if Nico does not already have an SMG, he will be provided one off-screen with 500 rounds of ammunition.
We'll cover your rear.
Tunnel of Death.
Nico, get ready, dear old Aiden.
If O'Malley is killed with a Molotov, he will roll around screaming for a few seconds. However, when the cutscene starts, he will stop burning, briefly stand up, and then collapse dead on the ground. Blood Brothers.
Jesus! You know Derek's not well.
During the first cutscene, Nico appears visibly taller than the Landstalker, although in-game, Nico won't surpass the height of this car, even when standing on the sidewalk.
Fight, making a fool of himself, betraying people, going into hiding. He's an idiot.
Undertaker.
That is why God put us on earth and not in heaven.
If Francis is killed, Nico will choose to sit next to Derek.
Too much for him to bear, but he was a committed family man and a man of beliefs. God asks us to show faith.
However, if Derek is killed, Nico will avoid Francis and sit on a different bench.
And a man of beliefs. God asks us to show faith. And that is what he gave us in his way. Derek gave so much.
Taking in the trash. If you drive the Trashmaster while the workers are throwing garbage bags onto its back, the bags will float and move toward the Trashmaster. Meltdown.
I'm going to find you, Luca.
When the doors are shot open, two tramps will spawn inside, with the third always being Luca.
I don't mind if you die. Luca, come out and we'll talk about this.
Look at them tuna and Johnny's cut. Come on.
I told you not to mess with me.
I'll take her.
Yes, Stevie, dump the comp. I'll take this piece of ass.
Guys,
After completing this mission, Nico can call Roman to trigger a unique dialogue between them.
Cousin, how's it going?
Roman, can I ask you a question?
I thought this time would come, Nico, but to be honest, I don't know how I'm so successful with the ladies. They just love me.
That wasn't what I wanted to ask you. I wanted to know what it was like to be kidnapped. Were you an asshole to the people who took you, or did you behave yourself?
I did everything they said except for give you up, cousin. I was scared shitless.
That's what I thought. I've had to kidnap this girl, and she's a fucking nightmare.
Shame on you, Nico Bellic. You should know better than this. Who is she? Who'd you take her for?
I'm working with that Irish family. She's some mobster's daughter, Gracie Ancelotti.
Nico, shit. You're fucking with the mob. The Ancelottis are one of the 5 old families. I don't know nothing about this. Give her back as soon as you can. I've got to go, Nico.
Museum piece.
Hey, all right, man. How's it going?
Hey, good to see you again.
This mission marks the final time Nico and Johnny cross paths.
Better than before, yeah? Come on, let's get inside.
No way on the subway. When driving inside the subway, the trains travel much slower than in regular gameplay. Late checkout. Without using the elevator, you can use the window cleaning platform behind the hotel to make things easier. Weekend at Florian's.
It wasn't me! It wasn't!
The title Weekend at Florian's is based on the film Weekend at Bernie's, since Florian says that his name has changed to Bernie.
Can we stop with the fat jokes, Florian?
It's Bernie now! After I came here, I wanted a complete change, so I became Bernie Crane. I'm sorry about the fat thing. You're still kind of cute.
Ransom. Gracie can be shot without failing the mission. However, if she is shot too many times, she will die.
You gonna take my picture as well, Nico?
Don't never kill me!
She's a keeper.
Not in the cab of this car, I'm not.
Gordon mentions that Gracie bit him while he was forcing her into the car.
Bitch just bit me!
However, this seems unlikely since his hands were not near her mouth, and she had a gag in her mouth at the time.
I think she has something to say.
Hating the haters.
Come on, Nico!
If you lag behind Bernie, he will wait for Nico to catch up by busying himself with stretches.
Follow me! It's my hiney that I'm worried about, honey. Get behind me!
Union Drive. This mission is one of the few instances in the game where a Super GT with a unique paint job can be obtained. It serves as the Russians' getaway vehicle, and after they eventually crash, the car can be easily taken. Buoys Ahoy. During the chase, you are guided between 2 ships closing in on each other, a nod to the early boat chase scene in the film Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
I could almost feel it!
Truck Hustle. Right after the first cutscene, Ray drives off saying goodbye to Nico. If you try to steal his car, the doors will be locked.
I'll be in touch, Nicky.
Moreover, if you follow the car, it will vanish at a certain location. Pegorino's Pride. As soon as the mission begins, get inside the shafter and Marco and Pete will follow. They will start waving and dancing in the back seat while waiting for Pegorino. Payback. The large amounts of money dropped by Pavano goons remain at the locations where they were dropped until collected, regardless of how far you go. Interestingly, they will still be there even if you save the game and load it later. Whether this is a glitch or an intentional feature is unclear. Catch the wave. Even though Phil says the truck has been stolen and is the specific one the Russians are waiting for, every time the mission is attempted or restarted, it has a different skin or logo on the back. Trespass. If you drive one of the contenders some distance away from the building, it will still blow up in the cutscene. To live and die in Alderney. Frankie can be killed without failing the mission, but you must pick up his bag to proceed. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. The mission's title is a reference to the song of the same name from the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes.
Gracie, you all right?
Entourage. After completing the mission, Nico can call Roman to talk about how he is working with the Gambettis, with Roman expressing concern with the idea.
Roman, how are you?
Fantastic, cousin. Mallory is going to make me the happiest groom on earth. How are you?
Good. I feel like I'm getting close. I've been working for John Gravelli.
John Gravelli, the head of the Gambetti crime family. Shit, Nico, this man is very dangerous.
This man is nearly dead, cousin. He knows the government agent that Michelle forced me to work for. They say they will give me Darko. You don't know how long I've waited for this, Roman. It is nearly over.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Nico. Be careful around these men. Talk to you soon.
Dining out. If you kill the manager before he talks, the game will automatically task you with checking out the kitchen.
Where is Kim?
Kim's not here. He left a long time ago. You best go look somewhere else.
Liquidize the Assets.
You will hit stand if you shoot! Hold back!
Even if the guards say to hold fire, they will still shoot at the van. Flatline. If Nico tries to enter Corrado's room in civilian clothing, a police officer will aim his gun at him and tell him the room is off limits.
Hey, you can't go past here.
Anyone flatlines from here in,
However, if Nico returns wearing hospital scrubs, the officers will recognize him.
You think that coat's gonna fool me? You ain't a doctor.
Pest Control. If you manage to get Ray out of the car, he will pull out a combat shotgun and start attacking you.
So long!
That special someone. If you execute Darko with a Desert Eagle, Nico will still fire 12 shots without reloading, despite the Desert Eagle's magazine only holding 9 rounds. This act is symbolic, with each shot representing one of the 12 unit members who lost their lives due to Darko's betrayal.
You piece of shit! That was for everyone! That was for me!
Okay, Nico, it's over. It's all over now. Leave him there.
One last thing.
Vodka on the rocks.
When Nico orders his drink, the barman pours the vodka into an empty glass. But vodka on the rocks is vodka poured over ice cubes, hence the term rocks.
No!
Deal ending. If the price is right. An endless number of barrels fall from the back of the truck during the chase, visibly respawning inside the truck as they drop out.
Get right on him!
Mr. and Mrs. Bellic.
Michael Bellic?
Yes?
Gift from Dmitry Raskolov.
After the mission, Nico's clothes will always change back to his default outfit.
Is it? Is it?
He told me to leave it.
Roman. I'm so sorry, cousin.
A Revenger's Tragedy. During the first half of this mission, the weather is sunny, but after Dimitri kills Pegorino, it changes to rain, presumably to create the somber tone of avenging Roman.
How is he still alive? Killed?
You're not getting away, Dimitri!
Revenge Ending. A dish served cold. During the mission, you can sometimes hear Dimitri uttering phrases like, "There's an intruder on the ship" through an intercom.
There is an intruder on the ship! You don't want to shoot again, please!
Mr. and Mrs. Bellic.
Look at you in those fancy clothes, Nico.
Brucey and Bernie appear at the wedding in both storylines, though they disappear after Pegorino attacks the party in the revenge choice.
Oh, God. Nico. Nico, come on. Oh.
She's dead! What?
Also, after completing this mission and saving the game, the save title will be In Mourning instead of Mr. and Mrs. Bellic. Out of commission. Even if you don't have an AK-47 in your inventory, Nico will still hold one in the final cutscene and kill Pegorino with it.
You're not looking so good there, Jimmy.
So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.